contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is a tag team match with a 30-minute time limit.
Team action at year 3. And these two teams aren't particularly new to NRG, but they are absolutely coming into their own in the New England wrestling scene.
Absolutely, man. These guys have been working everywhere, cutting their teeth the way you should in the business, working everywhere they can, and they're making a name for themselves slowly. So hopefully in this year in NRG, they can solidify themselves in this tag team division.
And hey, let's say something that people may or may not be getting talked about. Tag team wrestling, especially in this region, is some of the best in the world.
That's right.
And it's also getting scarcer by the day.
That's right. I mean, I was a part of it for a solid, I'd say, 4 to 5 years, and it was some of the best years of my wrestling career. Tag team wrestling was a near and dear place in my heart. So I'm watching these two very closely for maybe more than a few reasons.
You know, and there was a moment, and you were a part of it, there was a moment where every linchpin tag team in the area either broke up or retired.
Yeah.
All at once.
That's right.
It evaporated. But I got to tell you, the Hardwork heroes, they've been making a name for themselves. What are they in, second year at this point?
I believe it's their second year. Yep, they're heading into their second year as a tag team.
Diego Alvarez, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is just completed his first year as a wrestler.
Yes,
and I tell you, hell of a first year for that young man.
Good
Same thing with
year.
Lex Lozano.
I would call these guys the rookies of the year, man. These dudes have been doing their thing, man, from, I believe, all the way up in Canada down to here.
I would not be surprised if we get to this time next year and one of these teams has the tag titles.
Yeah, if they're not competing for the tag titles themselves, maybe a Guapo, Suave, Hardwork Heroes tag team title match. That could be a thing we're talking about.
We could be looking at a rematch at year 4.
Yeah, you never know.
Or both teams could have broken up randomly. You know, you never know.
you never know. We'd have 4 single stars.
Wait a second. Aaron Cadamia trying to interject himself into the powwow between Guapo Suave out on the floor.
Where's Lex? Lex, you got to get in there, man. You can't just let your partner get... This is what happens.
Online, I believe somebody made a comment about these two tag teams going, it looks like they're all related. I'm like, I would actually beg to differ. I believe there's no through line genetically for all of them.
I don't see it at all. These guys, you know, the internet loves trolling.
Yes, they do.
Tell them to stay in the basement.
Oh, Barnaby!
Oh, huge senton. Follow it up.
These guys have absolutely yeah!
Cover, man, that splash was a little scary. That's a whole lot of combs coming your way.
He's got an amazing avalanche in the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Unlike not many in wrestling.
Now, this is what I wanted to see. I wanted to see Big Lex. I didn't want to see him get his butt whooped, but here we are. Now, I have not seen Lex wrestle too many times. I've seen Diego by himself. Yes.
I've seen Diego team with others. I have not seen Lex by himself in quite some time. I gotta say, this guy has a wingspan almost the size of the ring.
And I can tell you, this man has a vertical leap that rivals basketball players.
Oh, referee in danger.
Man, these guys will do whatever it takes to pick up the victory. And hey, just a little piece of me just likes it just a little bit. I can't front it. Any way to stay in control to pick up the victory.
These two narcissists putting the boots to Aaron Cadamia.
Poppy, Guapo, and Sex Luger. Is that what we're calling them here?
I got to tell you, that he can make a lot of money on T-shirts.
That's right.
If they fit. It's a deep cut for everybody at home. Lex Lozano. Big lower back. Oh, look at that. See, I wouldn't exactly call that a rude-like hip swivel. He was given that little extra touch of melanin. He was tapping it.
There was a lot going on there.
He's got a lot of hip going on.
Now, in all of that, I'm going to give my gripe here. Now, he's in control, but I feel like he's letting Kadamia get a little too close to his partner. All it takes is one slip up, and Barnaby Combs is in, and we're talking about a whole different situation.
But as we discussed earlier, the guy's got arms and legs like python length.
True.
Aaron Kadamia could run 20 feet away from him, you'd still get grasped up.
You're not lying on that. I mean, he can reach across the ring standing from his own corner. Aaron's in deep waters here. He is in the deep water. He's got to find a way to get the lifesaver to get to Barnaby Combs here.
Wait a minute.
It's looking like a neck crank right now.
Got to give Diego Alvarez credit. The one thing that Guapo, Suave are experts at are causing the unnecessary distraction. If it's not the referee, it's the other team. If it's not the other team, it's everybody in this room.
That's right.
Collectively, the energy from the people in this room could easily take all the attention away from any underhanded doings that they could be thinking of. Look at that! Big Irish whip. Kadamia did not have a long distance to hit those ropes. Look at that crossbody, but no.
Kadamia's in trouble now.
Look at the strength. Look at the striation.
And the tag. I mean, he's holding them like he's just at the grocery store holding a sack of apples. I mean, what are we doing here?
Oh, he is looking. He is looking for something here. Sidewalk slam. Oh my God! It's over. Let me tell you something. The depth of this ring made that fall way worse than it should have been.
It was more of a thud. Way more of a thud. That combination, sidewalk slam, reverse DDT move. I love it. I mean, that's a great combination. They could probably end matches with that. I'm not going to lie.
That's exactly what I was talking about. Exactly what I was talking
Isolation. Barnaby's got to calm this down. He's only hurting his teammate.
Diego caused the distraction.
And like we said, Rookie of the Year, that's some of the reasons why.
Big forearm. Oh, and a fire back from Aaron Kadamia. Big European uppercut, ducks under the clothesline.
Aaron. Oh, man, that was right in the solar plexus that we're calling that. Right in the solar plexus.
Once again, and into a sleeper hold.
Aaron's got to find a way. He's got to find a way to get to the corner, to get to Barnaby Combs. Whatever it takes at this point.
Big back suplex!
It's like a deadlift almost. It took all his will just to get Diego up there.
He has been developing the density of a dying star, much like one of his trainers, Robbie the Giant Arujo.
Yeah.
The heaviest little thing on the planet.
Tell me about it. Only a two on that one.
Lex smart to go for the covers, but still not applying himself the way he should be.
I mean, with those long legs, he could do a handstand at this point or something even crazy for a pin. He's got to use the leverage to his advantage. He got here.
Looking for some tandem action. Is he going to try? Is he going to try and hang him out to try? Wait a minute, Aaron Kadamia, in the midst of a miscommunication, found an opening.
Yeah, it seems like they didn't know exactly what they wanted to do, but they got him back now.
Double Irish whip. Lex takes a boot to the face. Diego Alvarez catching him, looking for something. Aaron Kadamia slipping out of everything. Big tag to Barnaby Combs.
Big line.
Sending him into the corner. What could we see here?
Looks like a cannonball.
Oh!
A double cross body. Well, not a double, but onto two men.
He almost lost the opportunity to pull that off, but a success is a success.
Nonetheless, Barnaby looks to be out of it seems like.
No. That's the face on his backside.
Oh, that's right.
Looking for the big power slam.
Here we go.
Aaron Kadamia in the high rent district.
Here comes Lex.
Oh, wait a second. Off the top rope. Big cross body.
Barnaby's got to capitalize here. I but Guapo's the legal man here.
Diego, the legal man with Barnaby.
Let's get Papi Guapo in position.
What are we doing here? Off the ropes, looking for a big heart attack right in the middle of the ring. He's gonna go for a cover. Cover, 2. That's
He
it.
got him.
Ooh, ladies and gentlemen, your winners, the Hardwork Heroes. Hardwork Heroes scooping up a big win. Like I said, who knows? A year from now, we could be watching this match again with tag team championship implications.
Absolutely, man. These two are on the up and up. They're on the come up. A few solid victories, and they could be challenging for those tag team titles. DCMC is in firm control of them right now, but hey, it's a brand new year. You never know.